So, what the heck are we doing here, Lanny? Well, it is time for lesson number 3. And today we're going to just play with buttons, because I love buttons. Probably because I grew up watching George Jetson.
Hey, I'm getting punchy from punching all these buttons.
Pretty simple episode. And we're just going to cover MicroSwitches, which are these bad boys that come in our kit here. And these are everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, I mean everywhere. They're a handy little switch. And they do everything from turning heaters off so you don't burn your house down when they tip, to control games. Joysticks will have like 4 of these in them. And then when you move your joystick, you push the button. And that's basically how a joystick works. Well, not basically, that's exactly how they work. Which I found quite amazing, really. So yeah, if you want to follow along, make sure to head over to Kuongshun and get your electronic starter kit. And tell Wayne I say hi. Basically just adding on to our previous circuit, and all we added was our button, so then when we push the button, boom, the light goes off and you get a satisfying click, click, clack. I know, pretty simple, easy breezy.
I had to push the button on and off 5 times.
So then yeah, that's basically how all your game controllers work. I always thought, like you picture it, you push a button and you think it sends a signal, but really it's just interrupting a signal that's always going there. So if you picture the light as going into the console, then this is the button. We're just stopping that light from going into there, which I thought was kind of strange. And if you watch my one video where I repair a Super Nintendo controller, you can see that even with the joystick, that's basically what's going on. It's always sending a signal until it's not. And then it's like, oh, I should go that direction. Right? So that's pretty cool. But you'd need 4 of these to make a joystick, right? They're in use in a lot of places. Like, another big one is, like I mentioned earlier, in heaters. So basically what will happen is when you tip over your heater, it'll turn off, and that's because of these little switches. They'll have like a thing that's being pushed down all the time so that it completes the circuit. But then when you lift your heater off the ground by mistake, it stops pushing that button, and then you no longer have heat. So your house doesn't burn up. Pretty clever. And yeah, you'll find lots of little ways to use them like that. And it's pretty sweet being able to see inside of them and see how they work like that too. So it was pretty cool. I was able to take that apart, I thought. And yeah, that was salvaged from an old heater, like I said. But yeah, we won't bore you all with a simple concept. You guys all got it. It's a simple button. But maybe you'll learn some cool things. And like always, if you want to get a little bit ahead, head over to Kuongshun's website, and you can skip way ahead of where we are now if you're a little anxious, because I'm a slacker. And you can buy all sorts of other cool components and gear from them and make better circuits than I did right now.
You gotta have it up here to know how to start these things and stop
But yeah,
them and
thanks
start
for
'em again.
watching. Be sure to subscribe and get in there. And next week, and then, well, and then our next video will be making a bunch of blinking lights in like sequence or something. Wait, what are we doing next week? Yeah, we're gonna make flowing lights, so stay tuned for that. Bye, have a beautiful night.